We've seen our creators build some incredible houses. We've seen them clash in Mythic Plus, and now we are coming in for a Delve relay race. Creator Clash here at Gamescom 2025 has been a blast here on the World of Warcraft Midnight stage. I am Rook, your host. I'm here for our Delves with Preach and Nagura. We started out the day and we're rounded out the day together, but I mean, Nagura, Delves, this is going to be a slightly fun and ridiculous time, or a very fun time, I should say.
I think it's going to be a very, very fun time. We do have 3 creators here per team, and I think, as far as I understand, they actually are playing like the same character, like rotating
They're going to play a BM Hunter.
Yeah, they're going to play a BM Hunter, and I think they're utilizing the 1-button rotation as well, as far as I'm aware. So this is going to be very fun and very interesting, and there's going to be some challenges as well that involve Esfand. As far as I
They gave him a budget team.
They did.
Strap in.
They did. Get ready. I mean, it's going to be a lot of fun because, you know, maybe there's a little something with Brand. You never do Delves without him. And, you know, as our teams are going through this, they're going to have to trade off, like we were saying, in a relay style. Now, what cues them in, we will leave for all of you to discover. But, like you were saying, they're going to have to play this one class. They're going to have to trade off. And honestly, it's kind of tough when you're coming in, you're trying to run even something like the new Delve Archival Assault on classes you're not familiar with. Preach, do you think this is going to throw them for a loop, or are they going to adjust quickly with that one button?
I can imagine someone like Pikaboo getting upset that the one button isn't on the one he puts it on. And they cannot adapt. Because we saw that with Xaryu earlier. He had the 1-button rotation, but that seemingly was far too much, and it didn't work out whatsoever. It was too much effort. And I did call out Pikaboo. I was like, fences are a real problem, right, Pika? And he dude, shut up. After what we saw earlier. But they're going to have to swap really fast. I actually wonder if they're going to try min-max seat tech. Are they going to slide the keyboard over? Are they going to be like, move over?
Yeah. Have they, like, which direction? Like, this is going to be interesting.
You know, it all makes sense. It makes sense now. If, you know, if you've been backstage, we've seen so many people back there just flinging chairs around. I guess maybe this was them. No, I'm kidding. This was them maybe preparing. But you're right. They have to get quick. They have to go through it. And Archival Assault is a pretty rapid run. So they're going to have to do what they can, including keyboard swaps, jumping into chairs, or anything else that they can think of. Now, our 2 teams are divided up on the Alliance and Horde sides. We have Team Alliance with Lappy, Mitashi, and AnnieFuchsia, and Team Horde with Pikaboo, Xaryu, and Platinum. Wow. So, I mean, I have to ask. I'll start with Preach. Horde or Alliance?
Horde every single time.
Yes, thank you.
It's actually bothersome to my eyes when I see somebody playing Alliance. You've got to commit. And you should have made that commitment as a child. It should be something that is ingrained in you. It's like your favorite football team. Your parents pass that down from generation to generation. You need to love that and be a part of it. And although we do have like a lot of mixing and matching now, I don't partake, right? Unless absolutely necessary. But yeah, Team Horde every single time. I've been Horde now, I don't know, for a while. I'll just say that because otherwise it gets real spooky real quick.
I'm right there with you. And no doubt Nagura is too, right, Nagura?
Well, okay, so my character is actually Alliance, but I am, in my heart, I am Team Horde. Like, I'm sorry, but I had to go Alliance for Shadowmel. What can I say? As if all of your characters are Horde, Preach.
I have one Alliance gnome.
There we go.
Pink-haired gnome warrior called Bone Crusher.
Bone Crusher?
So if you are rolling deep on EU Silvermoon and Bone Crusher rocks up, you better know what's up. A pink-haired warrior gnome that is ready to destroy. But I can appreciate it. Everybody went dwarf that time, you know, for the Mythic Plus, and it's a good time actually for races because we were very like hard locked for a long time. Now you can't mess around, and we've got the new Alliance race coming in midnight.
I know. And, of course, Silvermoon, these iconic places as well, incredible characters that are also Horde representative. And I have to say, I'm glad there's going to be some Horde exclusive quarters in the city. No worries. We'll let you in sometimes, Nagura, I promise.
Fine.
But the Delve today, I mean, Archival Assault added in our new one here with Ghosts of Koresh. I mean, Nagura, have you had a chance to jump in? Have you delved a little bit this season?
I have delved a little bit. So I've done the new Delve because I actually leveled that Delve all the way to 11 initially because it was close by, not because of anything else really, but it was fun. And I've also killed Kaivessa on question mark difficulty, which
I've not done that
was
yet.
actually pretty hard.
Yeah, I've not done that.
I
have
saw
done
the statistic earlier, 5.2 million
5
people
billion
have
people.
died.
6, 10,000 million billion people.
Every single person on the planet has fallen to
times.
5.2 million people have fallen to Kaivessa since that release. And I haven't had time to jump into it yet, but yeah, the assault's really fun and super fast. Until you do like 5-man and the elites in there, they scale in a really crazy way. I think we fought one that had 1.2 billion HP. We had to bloodlust it down. It took like 6 minutes. So if the guys run into that, they'd be like, oh my god, this thing is brutal. Some very nasty enemies there. But what an efficient dungeon to be in. Like, you go in, it's a very clean route. The arrows just take you up and down. And you're like, oh, cool, done. And then you through the captains. Should be they can't go wrong, right?
It should go really simply. Yeah, I was going to say, a lot of people were like, this is the smoothest thing. You just go straight through it. I got lost the first time I did Archival.
Okay,
I didn't mean to poke.
I actually got lost too.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, because it's a setup of Asher Vault, right? And you have these rings.
Yes.
And back when we did the dungeon version of it, you would jump down and like go to the side arrows and stuff. And I was like, oh, there's mobs down here. Maybe I can like do, maybe it's a shortcut. Maybe just I jumped down and then there was mobs there, but then the doors were closed. So I had to go back. And I didn't know how, and then I fell down and I died. But
it's all right.
Anyway.
Tragic. Rip Nagura. All right, we are going to be jumping over to the stage now. We told you Esfand had something in store for you. He got a budget, and he is ready. And, you know, like we said, Delves, you have somebody with you who oftentimes guides the way. So we'll toss it over to Bran or Bransfand over on the stage.
Right here. Yo, what's up, guys? It's me, Bran Bronzebeard. Yes, I'm here. Hello. And here's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be making sure that you guys are up to snuff in these delves. Okay, I got my horn. I will blow this. I will blow this in your guys' ears, okay, if I need to get your guys' attention, if need be. Okay, it's going to be a very big deal. Okay, Blizzard gave me a massive budget for this thing. Used all of it on this costume. Yeah, entire budget got spent on this costume. So we have nothing else but my horn, and we're going to be very excited. It's going to be very good. Let's go talk to them over here. Yo, hello, guys.
Hello.
How are you guys doing? Are you guys excited?
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Sick. That's so awesome, Annie, that you're super excited. I'm glad to hear that. Why are you excited?
I'll say it again. I'm really excited.
That's awesome. That's awesome. How are you guys doing?
Really excited.
That's so sick, dude. That's awesome. Here.
I'm very excited. I love playing WoW. Life is good. And buongiorno.
Buongiorno as well from... Hey, Annie, what do you think?
I'm really excited.
That's amazing, Annie. So look, listen, I'm going to be making sure that you guys are going to be in high gear in these delves, okay? I used the entire budget on this costume that they gave me. Yeah.
How much was the budget?
$1 billion. Yeah. Actually, also, a lot of the expansion budget also went into this costume. No, guys, it's going to be very exciting. Look, it's going to be a big time, big deal. I'm Bran Bronzebeard. I know everybody's probably like, oh, Esfand, do a dwarf accent. I don't think, can you guys do a dwarf accent?
Yeah.
Would you like to show us?
No.
Sam, can you guys do dwarf? Dwarf accent, like a dwarf voice? No. You can't do it?
I look like a dwarf. I can't, but I look like a dwarf. A German one. Buongiorno.
Buongiorno. Okay. Let me try it. Keep your feet on the ground. Is that good?
Whoa, that was amazing.
Watch your back. Hey, I got claps. Yeah, sick. Okay, well, good luck, guys. This is gonna be crazy, and I'm gonna be giving you guys challenges. Okay. Yes, I will find out what those challenges are shortly, and look, we're gonna make this as hard as possible. Okay, you guys, how are you guys feeling? Did you guys get a chance to like strategize a little bit?
We've been practicing just a couple months for this. This is the moment, the big moment we've all been waiting for, and we're just really excited to get started here.
Well, it's crazy because like I know one of the big things, one of the big talks of this event is these guys have been practicing off stream because there was a lot of talk about, okay, copying the other guy's strats, this and that. I mean, are you guys worried, you know, that maybe they were in your house with like cameras or anything watching what you guys were doing?
I think we're going to perform great. I mean, we've been practicing the one-button rotation over and over and over again, and I think we're pretty locked in.
No, that's amazing. That's big time. Now, with the one-button rotation, do you believe that the one button is going to be the best button to press at all times?
For him playing, definitely. He's never played Hunter before. He doesn't know the cooldowns, doesn't know half the abilities on the screen. I'm telling him what this does, what that does. I could play Hunter personally, but I will also use the one button, and it'll help when we have to switch out. So.
Okay, well, I'll let you guys know. They talked major trash before this. All those guys over there, they're like, dude, those guys suck at everything they've ever done. So, without further ado, I will be blowing my horn to start the match. What is this? What is this horn? This is like, it's like a duck call. Okay, the match will begin. Casters, take it away. I'm gonna get a new frickin', this is frickin' ridiculous.
With that resounding sound of the horn, we are here, we are getting ready, and the delves will be starting. I mean, that was honestly inspirational, seeing how hard these guys have practiced, seeing how much these teams are excited for this delve.
I got goosebumps.
Me as well.
I think I shed one tear as well. Like, I was
emotional.
Wow.
I wasn't expecting the walls of Gamescom to shake at the sound of the horn.
Yes.
Vibration running through. But you can see they're actually underway. We are off, and they're motivating each other for the delve in order to explain what needs to be done. They are all playing the exact same BN Hunter. It's okay. This is Blizzard sanctioned account sharing. We're okay with this.
Exactly.
This is all up for the stage up there. So Xaryu is going to be kicking off for team. They're the Alliance, right? No, they're the Horde squad. I see some smokes.
Yeah, so also who is the first person you choose? It's also a strategic call they have to make, right? So Xaryu is the first player here for Horde, and I think it was Lappy that was the first player for Team Alliance. So we'll see how they're switching, who's going to be the second person, because I think the last person is going to have the most pressure on them, right?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, Xaryu has been the weakest player today. I hate to say that, but it is true. It is true. Xaryu's been the weakest player, so they're sending him in first as he makes his way to the first ring. And one thing that's going to be really interesting to watch is Pikaboo's increased frustration with watching Xar play in the background there. As Platinum is moving, as Lappy moving forward. It looks like actually Team Alliance is ahead, which is odd.
Yeah, we also do have, there's different kinds of things you have to do in this delve, right? Depending on which week it is or which day it is. This time we have to rescue 5 drakes before the last boss is going to be able to be fought and the dungeon or the delve finishes. So we already have the second dragon here saved for Team America. Actually, no, this is the first one. They missed the one initially, I think.
I should think they told him to go back and do it, but we shall see if they get all the way to 4 out of 5 and they're like, what happened? I don't know, but you're right. The one thing they've cooled on, not only are we reusing some of the Azure Vaults from back in the day, great dungeon, visually just incredible, this powerful energy coming through, but it changes and cycles throughout different things that you're going to have to do in that delve. So it's not a case of you going in week after week. You're going to get all these different variants that are going to go, and of course we saw with the midnight announcement, delves are sticking around. One of the biggest, most popular pieces of content added in recent memory has actually been the delves for those players, particularly solo players who are looking for some level of challenge that they wanted to do out on their own, some source of gear without having to get into big groups, finish work. I want to make sure I can do something. So I think it's well worth highlighting the delves here for anybody who tuning in to see what's going on. Is delves are content. You can do it in a group if you want to, but it is kind of designed with a solo in mind to go through here and have some fun as they scale up in difficulty, as we're on a delve 6 for this demonstration from the guys. Now, when are they going to swap, Nagura?
Yeah, I'm not sure. They already have 4 out of 5 drakes rescued here for Team Alliance. Well, it's only 2 out of 5 here for Xaryu. I don't know.
Oh, he's going to fall off.
We'll see.
Watch,
Can you make
watch,
it?
watch, watch,
Can
watch,
you
watch.
press this? Oh!
Oh!
You managed to clean that was a very pivotal moment here. But it looks like he is going back.
Yeah, he's
because he
going
did
back.
miss
Well
those
spotted.
drakes.
That's
so
unbelievable.
he's unfortunately having to go backwards. I do want to say, it's not just Xaryu's fault. They're a team, right? So he needs to have his teammates here help him out and communicate to make sure that they are going to do this delve correctly. But yeah, I feel like the months of practice that Team America did put in here, maybe it's not really paying off just yet.
Well, maybe they were in the wrong version of the delve. What they were doing was completely different, you know?
Yeah,
Completely different. As you can see, Team Alliance has now taken a flight on that dragon. They're on their way and having to do some controls while they get things done. It looks a bit bobbly. Not sure about that driving there. Be a little afraid if it was the undermine cars, let's put it that way, if that was the way it was being driven. Looks like they're figuring out, are they figuring out what they should do?
So this, I've actually never done this version of the delve because I've done 2 other versions, but I've never seen this one. This is interesting. So you're basically controlling this dragon now, and you have like 3 extra action mechanics. Usually what happens if you've never controlled like one of these things is like, initially you don't know what to do, right? It's like, what do these abilities do? Then you press them all, and then you know the spot. It looks like this dragon is actually taking quite a lot of damage.
I was about to say, this dragon is dying.
Yeah, 50% health, but you can fly up apparently and maybe de-aggro them, so maybe you should be pulling too much, it looks like.
What are you, a coward? That's a 31 out of 100. You got to get in there and keep going, as now the routine has been figured. There we go. We could Dragon's Breath all the way through here and pick up some big counts is what they're doing. So the advantage definitely on Team Alliance right now, while as Team NA kind of is they're doing some different things. They're still trying to find how to get this started. So a huge advantage for them here. When are they going to swap, though?
I think they might be swapping between delves potentially, right? Like maybe the first delve is actually going to be only Lappy and Xaryu, and then the switch. But Lappy's actually dropping really low on his dragon here, so he needs to make sure he's careful. I'm not sure if there's any heal available either.
Usually the third one is, but that is the breath. So they're at 77 out of 100. Can easily make it with the remaining HP. As long as it's careful and not too risky, flying between these circles, making sure they're trying to pick up as many counts as possible. One thing that's for sure is this isn't over because they're not being efficient with how they're doing it, which is kind of beneficial to Team Horde to try and catch up. Team Alliance, though, moving to the final boss, the Void Ripper. Lurks and waits for them. They've pulled it, and we haven't had a swap yet, so I think you might be right. I think they might be relaying through the delves.
I think so as well. And it was funny to see like both Annie and Mitashi were like looking backwards to see if they could see what the other team is doing, but they can't see it because on their side they can only see themselves.
Yeah,
so
Blizzard's thought of that plan.
Yeah, but that's the last boss. I do believe once this boss here dies for Team Europe, then they're going to be winning this first delve showcase here, at least. We'll see if they also manage to pull it off. Boss is pretty low, it's looking pretty good.
Yeah, I do believe that is final boss, but we might be mistaken because I've not done this version either.
Yeah.
I leveled my key all the way to cap like you did in the Azure Vaults, doing different variants of the delve. So we'll here they go, the DPS is being pushed. I am very concerned about this lack of kill shot going on here. But there's a bell. Champions!
That's it! The champions. Oh, it's Annie now. Annie's joining only for the loot.
Annie over here on the side.
Go to the treasure room and
Classic.
do a sweep. Incredible. We did have our first.
They're off to the treasure room already. Let's see how these guys are doing. Ooh. Are you guys getting worked? You guys are getting worked.
My team is like, I might have to start leading the charge here. This is like crazy. We're not even close.
It's shameful. Okay, we're gonna have to spice things up a little bit. EU. Time for our first challenge for EU right here. Yeah, it was a little loud, sorry.
No!
Time for our first challenge for EU. We're gonna do one person will be controlling the keyboard, one person will be controlling the mouse, and one person will be saying what to do. Stop playing.
Oh shit, what is happening? We finished.
I don't know what happened. I'm supposed to do a new delve.
It don't work.
It don't work. Well, you're gonna have to figure that out. Both you guys, eyes closed.
What?
Both you guys, eyes closed. You control the mouse. You control the keyboard. Yes, and Annie, you have to tell them what to do.
We can't go in the 7-1.
Well, I mean, you're gonna have to tell them what to do. No, eyes closed. Eyes closed. You're gonna have to tell them where to click. No, Annie, you have your eyes open, Annie. Your eyes are closed. Your eyes are closed. You will be on the keyboard, and Annie, you tell them what to do. Yeah.
Okay, go. 6 again, it's fine.
Okay, what? Wait,
what am I saying?
What?
No, your eyes are closed. You control the keyboard.
Okay, so what am I doing?
You're controlling the keyboard, but your eyes are closed. Eyes closed. Buongiorno. And then your eyes are closed.
Okay.
No, you just, it's one hand on the keyboard, one hand for the mouse, eyes closed. Annie will be team leader and she will tell you what to do.
Buongiorno, everyone. Chaos is unfolding on the stage here as our very first Esfand related challenge has been unleashed. So they're trying to figure out how the three of them can play one character in World of Warcraft. And I don't know, Preach, do you have high hopes for this?
After the length of explanation required for this relatively simple concept, I'm not entirely sure that they're going to do very well. We saw the bad driving of the dragon initially, and Annie is figuring out this blindfold technique is interesting that we're seeing here. It really is something special that they've come up with to make this work. I think there might be some cheating going on.
I do also think it's very, like, the strategy here is a little bit interesting, right? Because they're blindfolded, but he keeps taking his hand off the mouse. Like, how is he going to find it again? I think keeping your hand on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, keep contact, right? That way you know where it is. You're not going to get lost, because what happens if you lose the mouse location? It's going to cost you time.
Question.
Oh, is this allowed? Oh, we're helping here. Oh, and he's touching the mouse. I don't know about this.
Keep a score at home for Annie.
That's -1.
Yeah, and I'm wondering, what if you bound everything to the mouse? Like, keyboard guy is full trolling, like, oh yeah, I'm really like working it out here, but it's just all on the mouse. You're just working your way through. They've got that one button bound to mouse wheel, and they're just winning away. Is it only affecting Team Alliance though? Is Team Horde free of shenanigans?
I think so, because they're behind, right?
Yeah, this is maybe a catch-up mechanic here to help out.
think so
you know,
too.
a little trinket, a little buff here that's coming in. But, I mean, we'll see. It could be that once they complete, or they're going in halfway through, they have to do something even more ridiculous, like do a little dance while also playing. We have no idea, Nagura.
We really do not have an idea, but I want the explanation to be more difficult and complicated in this one here, because that was very fun to look at.
Yes,
so
yes.
I would love to see that come up as well.
And one little thing here about the delves is that they do go up. So I think the starting one was 2, the second one will be 5, and the third will be 8.
Wasn't it 6? I saw the big 6.
It could have been. Those were the initials that we knew, but maybe they amped it up for the
Okay.
competition as well.
Crank it.
But, I mean, can the trio that's having to yell loudly across to try and get some help, some discussion from Esfand, we can hear the calls going out, will that trio make it? Or are we going to see here that Xaryu, Pikaboo, the team over on the other side, are going to finally rally? Preach.
I have no idea. Pikaboo clearly very disappointed in the performance of his team. Couldn't believe that they were like minutes behind. And now a realization has dawned on them that maybe we can't look while this is happening.
Right, so
Esfand is about to clarify the rules, I think.
Okay.
Let's see what Esfand has to say.
EU is owning, okay? EU is just dumpstering you guys, all right? Now listen, I'm gonna keep it real, all right? We need this one, okay? We're just getting freaking absolutely smashed and everything. And just, did you guys see the MDI earlier? That was bad, right?
Yeah, that's brutal. What do you mean by win? Like they're ahead?
Yeah, oh, you guys are just so far behind. Now, here's the thing. I don't know if you guys saw the MDI stuff earlier, but the NA team, just absolute garbage. It was so bad, okay?
That was us.
Yeah.
Well,
That was us. We were the NA team. And now we're going to prove ourselves.
so, okay. Yeah, I know. I knew that. I was paying a lot of attention to who was playing. And look, I'm going to help you guys out. I've made it really hard for them. I've made it really difficult for them, okay? So you guys have some time to catch up, all right? All right. But first, here's what we're going to have to do. We're going to actually have to do a swap. Where's my bell? My bell got lost. My bell. Swap. Swap. Big swap. Okay. Wait, how does that make sense? That can't be right. Wait, Annie, you were there earlier. You haven't played? No. Go back. Another swap. Go back again. No, swap again. Swap again.
What?
Swap again.
He doesn't speak English.
Bonjour. Buongiorno. Frick, let's see what happens. Okay. All right, listen, you guys got yourself a new challenge here, okay? We're gonna need.
We already have a challenge. I think that's all we need.
Yeah, okay, well, no, not challenge.
He's struggling.
Look, okay, he's not that bad. He's not challenger, okay?
He's trying. He's
Yeah.
trying his best.
Well, he's trying. Okay, well, here's what your guys' challenge is.
Don't make it hard on us, please.
You have to play with one hand, Pika. Yeah.
I'll one-hand it right now. That's fine.
There you go. One hand. Yeah, one hand. If I see you touch that mouse with that right hand, it's over. Let's take it back to the table.
Not bad. We need 2 more commanders, bro.
You know, I feel like perhaps there's a little bit of an advantage to be had with having to one-hand it while also one-button pressing. But, you know, right now we have a bit of catch-up that's going on the teams. And honestly, there's a lot of wild behavior happening. We are going, and I see the 6, we're going in at all sorts of levels, and we have random challenges being thrown out. I mean, preach.
Is that what's happening? Because
Yes.
I'm so lost.
Look,
There was a
very
blindfolded
organized.
person at one point, then somebody had a
Did he
mouse
not
and
read the
keyboard,
rules?
and then Pikaboo had to play with one hand. He was already playing with one hand.
look, Bran has gone mad with power, and we are all subject to his whims.
So, do you think that it's a coincidence that the Esfand,
They
which
just
from
finished.
America, gave Europe the blindfolded kind of one keyboard, one hand kind of task, and then America says, oh, you just have to play with one hand.
Nagu, it's worse than that. While he was explaining the rules
was
of
all-
what Europe had to do, NA was mid-delve. They've just finished.
Listen, I think there's nothing wrong with this. Earlier, Preach was telling me so much about how US lost in Mythic Plus, so maybe it's time for us to shine in a totally fair and balanced competition with no advantage whatsoever.
Oh, so this is like the global release of Delves, is what I'm looking at here. Is that what's happening here?
I think that
I
is
understand
what
this
happened.
now. This is like on my
Yes.
level. I see what's happening.
Yes.
As Team Europe is going through and continuing their 7, where I think, yeah, okay, so Team NA is now moving on to their level 7 as well. So they're trying to race their way up while being impeded by various challenges is what's going on. So Europe's still ahead, Rook. Unlucky.
Oh, curses. Well, there's still plenty of time and plenty of Esfand to turn this around. I mean, it's a wild time seeing how even something as straightforward as Delves can be changed not only by the specific kind of mechanics that kind of change through, but also through things like this, added competition. You can all recreate this at home with your friends as well. I mean, Nagura, we've sifted through some of the chaos. We are in a run now. How does it seem like our team over here with Team Alliance is doing?
Annie actually doing a pretty good job. We have a different scenario now, so it's obviously the same delve, but this time around they don't have to rescue the dragons and then control the dragon. They just have to finish off enemy forces, basically do damage and slay different kinds of enemies here. Which,
Yeah, the captains are gonna.
That's the one I like the most. 'cause
This
you
is
can,
the one I
go
did.
through, you pull everything, right? And yeah.
Right there. This is the one we need all the way till 11.
Exactly,
Yeah,
yeah.
it turboed through this one. This one's cool. So you're going to go around. You can burst the pipes. Was really hoping to see those pipes do damage to the ads. Like if you
Yeah,
group them
that'd be
up
fun,
and then they
yeah.
blow up and then you can do things. But then once this is complete, we will see the captain spawn on different floors. So you're going to have these portals in right inside. Some of them are going to send you down. Some are going to send you up. For a solo experience that Delves are obviously targeting, although the group is totally available and it will work in that way. They're really fun. They're like just fun little things you can jump into. And it's what, like 8 available per day? Loads and loads of them to go and try out. And now, in Koresh, we have instant transport to the Delves as well in the Delve
do.
room,
We
to the
do.
overcharge ones.
You know, but I hear the echo of a bell in
Oh,
the
no.
distance. Could it be that Bran Esfand is back on the stage?
Behold.
Swap. Oh, we have a challenge here for NA.
Keep going.
A new one. You'll be playing with one hand on the keyboard. You'll be playing with your right hand on the mouse. Both of your eyes are closed.
What?
And Pika will be directing you. He will be your eyes.
Oh my God, that's so bad. I can barely even talk right now. All right, we'll do it. All right, just go. You guys ready? Okay, go forward, walk forward, right, just spam right click. Spam right click, go forward, more, sorry. Yeah, okay, now, yeah, right click.
Excellent. Let's go check on EU. Dude, guys, they're almost done. Dude, they're almost done. You guys have to hurry. They're almost done. They're so close. They're almost done. Okay, let's go back to the table. I was trying to scare them a little bit. Let's go back to the table.
It looks like NA has had to have a little dose of the medicine that was doled out over to EU. Over on Team Horde, they are now having to do the blindfolded, one-handed mouse direction challenge. I think that's the official name, but of course, we'll see if they add that into the seasonal affixes for anything coming in the future. But I mean, Breach, it is a race, obviously, between these teams, and as they deal with the challenges, now we are looking over on Team Horde. So how are they handling this challenge?
Really well. Like, if anybody knows how to talk and communicate, it's the arena players. I imagine they're talking about 1,000 miles a minute. You know, when you hear the arena, they're like, kick, go, click. They'll be like, forward, click, right, click. These are guys who are actually going to be totally fine at this. This is their element, and they didn't need it over-explaining. They were like, what are we doing? Okay, send it. Let's go. And they're already progging on.
It's funny because it would seem like that usually when they play arena. I'm not sure if it quite applies here, but yeah, I do remember like playing with like high-end arena players once, and it almost feels like they're talking a different language.
That's a good question.
Yes.
Your thoughts on using visual aids like Pikaboo's doing to two blind people? He keeps using his hands to tell them which way to go. There's a lot of that going on.
You think he does that when he plays arena as well. Like.
He's an animated character. As you and now he's getting angry because the menus are open. Xaryu's lost his place on the keyboard, and he's just spamming buttons endlessly now. And Xaryu was unfortunately queued up for the LFR.
Press one button. It's the one button.
It's a little bit shambles, but they fixed it and corrected it. Just press the escape key. Now Xaryu's looking. What? Oh, has he released them from their binds?
Oh, I think maybe that's what's happening here.
Okay, they've been released from their purgatory. Whether that was enough to catch them up, I suspect that somebody who might be from USA, pretending to be Bram Bronzebeard, may have a bias in this challenge, and is making sure that... Is Europe still blindfolded, by the way?
No, I think they're also good to go. Apparently they've been cleared of all challenges here.
It looks like they're in the loot room. Europe finished. Unlucky. Team Europe has completed it despite any handicaps.
So I do think we're going to be throwing it to the stage for one more moment, as I can hear that bell again. Esfand has something else to tell us.
Swab! Okay.
All the swap, but no one's really listening anymore, so he just left the stage. So I wonder why.
I have to be real. At a certain point, I also stopped listening to Bran. So.
Yeah, that is where you mute your own audio. Champions, the Azerite needs you. That's quite enough of that, Bran. We'll leave that alone. But the swap was called. Oh, he's back again.
Oh.
This is like Bran. This is so real.
Production is trying to get him off the stage, and he keeps escaping. He keeps walking back,
breaking free of them, and just leaping forward, maybe with the help of some of his dinosaurs. But he is hovering around. We can see over there on Team Horde. I mean, we're coming up towards the end here, but we've got menus open. We are still looting stuff, though, because you got to loot as you go. But how fast are they getting through here?
I also love how this is like the third delve that they're doing here for Team Europe, and they went from level 6 to level 7. And now they're back to 6. So I think they're just freestyling the levels here a little bit.
Okay, there's definitely a miscommunication because Team USA is doing a 7.
Oh, you know what? I think that's because they're still in the second one. Yeah, so...
Oh, they've not finished the second one?
On the second
I can't keep up. Delves are way more complicated than I thought.
Yes, this is the third scenario that we're having here, where you actually have to collect, you have to click on different kinds of things and collect certain, like, energy. Ethereal commanders, you then have to... Oh, yeah, so this is the commanders they have to slay?
Yeah.
This is a previous
one of 3.
Saw.
One on each floor now has spawned.
Genau. And Europe...
They're at the same point. We've actually tied up. However, it is confirmed this is America's last one. Oh, this is theirs. What's Europe up to?
Europe is doing the third scenario where they have to click on different kind of things. I believe
Listen, the world race might have seemed intense, but it's nothing compared to Delve.
Oh, they're about to wipe. You're laughing, but I think NA might wipe here. They are really struggling, even with the pet tank.
Yeah, these commanders actually do quite a lot of damage.
Yep. Yeah, they're not easy at all. Standing in the circle for extra DPS. Classic move. The one thing that is to take note of, though, genuinely, as we try to bring some order to this, is use your extra action button in here. It does huge amounts of damage, and you can AoE through it. You turn into a spear, very similar to what you saw in, the Bastion dungeon. Which one am I thinking of, where you pick up the weapons?
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Wake.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Necrotic Wake, like Necrotic Wake, and you'll spear across a bunch of enemies, do huge amounts of damage. It's got a very low cooldown. Gives you a nice extra little added bonus while you're in here. As they are working on their final captain, it looks like. This is the final commander for the US, as they are absolutely blasting and now taking it seriously. Europe has no chance whatsoever here, I don't think. They've not even collected energy.
I'm pretty sure production was wrong here. I think America's in the second Delph, Europe here is in the third.
I said nothing production.
I do also want to say
God.
that Matt, our producer here in our ear, is also American. So I just want to say that maybe there's some false information being...
So it's revenge for the Mythic Plus tournament earlier on. I see what's happening here.
You know, listen, a lot of us were very disappointed. You know what
Victory!
I mean? But we do have
This is shambles!
Team America, baby. Team America has brought it in. No advantage, nothing. Again, this was a competition of equal competitors and equal wits. Great job to them powering through those delves, dealing with everything Brand/Esfand threw at them. And of course, we're going to be looking back over here as we're going to be doing an interview with the winners. And here we go with Esfand.
How'd you guys win? I had no faith.
I mean, we've been practicing it for a long time. I was feeling good with our strats that we've been practicing, and we just managed to execute today, and we pulled it off.
Are we going to have to check on PC?
Yeah, you can check it if you want. I mean, everything's good. It should be legal. We just had a good team and good strats. It was a good day for us.
What do you think? What do you think? Like the turning point was?
Honestly, right when we felt like we were losing, everybody locked in. Everyone sat forward in their chairs and focused up. We're all three working together to succeed, and we destroyed them. It wasn't even close, right? Like, did they even get 2 delves done?
No, they were like almost done. They were like right behind you guys.
Right behind us?
Yeah, they were almost done with number 3. They were right behind you guys. How'd that feel? Like to finally take it home for the Americas?
Oh, it felt so great, and it's such an honor to play alongside this father-son duo, and I'm just so proud of us, and glad to be representing the United States.
Yeah, there you go. This is see, that's why they call this America's team right here. Yeah, does that feel good being called America's team?
I mean, it feels incredible, and I mean, if the Europeans need help finishing, we can help them out too. Yeah, I mean, it's whatever. It's not too big of a deal at all.
Yeah. Okay. Well, congratulations to America for getting the big win. So, we finally won one! Yeah! Woo! America finally won one. Sick. We're good at games. All right, back to you guys.
Woo! That's right. Team America did win, and we crushed it. Great job to everybody.
Sure.
Really proud of you. America's the best, and really appreciate this amazing showcase of that in Delves. Do you two have anything you want to add? I mean, Nagura, you can talk about how cool America is and how great we did if you'd like.
Yeah, I mean, that was an amazing job, winning the toughest competition of today. That was very, all the rules were very clear.
Yes.
And yeah.
I agree.
Congratulations, you did great.
Thank you. Yeah, I did great. I got this for America. Preach, what do you think about how great the American team was?
I think it's a testament to that victory that it was clear that doing 2/3 of the required amount is worthy of victory after the performance we saw today. And congratulations to them for that.
A huge congratulations to them. All of that preparation paid off in this very serious and very intense high-end competition. It was great to see the Delve showcase. Honestly, it's a lot of fun. I myself have been loving Delves as content that has come into the game and will continue for the foreseeable future into midnight. Of course, you can play the new Delve Archival Assault yourself in the Ghost of Koresh patch that has just come out. So get in there, enjoy, have fun. And if you're feeling like it, maybe spice it up and make your friends sit in Discord call with you while you ring a bell loudly in their ears. I think it could be a good time, but it has been a good time today, and the day is wrapping up. We've had our Creator Clash, we've seen Housing, we've seen Mythic Plus, and we've seen a Delves Showcase. but tomorrow we have some PvP. Now, Preach, you won't be here, though.
I will not. There is other business to be taken care of, and then I'll be coming seeing you again on Friday.
Can't wait. We're looking forward to it. We'll be cheering you on and all of the teams participating in the race. So have an amazing time, although we will miss you a lot tomorrow. And it's going to be hard for us all to recover from not having you on the desk, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, you've been building that all day, haven't you? Well, I've had a genuinely good time, Rook.
Oh, great. Me too,
Yeah.
Preach. Well. Nagura, it was fine having you here, too. So everyone,
You sent some salty NA energy in here. I'll tell you what, why don't you do 2/3 of the work and declare the best caster role?
No,
Because that
Nagura,
seems to be what we're doing.
It was so great to be with you as well. Incredible job going back and forth. Makes and all the other casters, everybody that we've had today, as well as everyone who participated. Now, the Creator Clash is not over. Tomorrow, all day, Arena, everybody. We are going to be hitting some PvP, and this is going to be a huge showdown as the top 4 teams across both regions face off in the first LAN in a good long while, and our 2 top champions at last get to throw down in the arena. Of course, there will also be a lot of other things coming your way, including the housing showcase that's going to be going on Friday as well. So come by, stick around, and watch, because even if you're not at Gamescom, we would love to have you here in spirit. Watch with us, and we'll have a great time. Until then, everybody, enjoy your delves, and I hope they go just as smoothly as those did. Bye.
I slept 3 hours and I woke up ready to go, just like I did last night. 2 nights in a row, 3 hours of sleep. Why? Because I'm a grinder, okay? I go in there, I go hard in the paint.
Somebody say grinder?
Yeah, it's fun.
Hey, what's
Hi.
up? How's it going?
It's going good. And we had a photo from last year.
Oh, really?
At TVCon Paris, Amsterdam.
Cool.
It's good to see you again.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah?
Dude, I wanted to touch your hair so bad.